So if you're thinking about moving to San Diego, you're gonna be super excited. It's a lot of fun. You're coming here, you're buying a house, but there's 7 things we're gonna go over today that you might not be thinking about. We're gonna get you mentally prepared for your buying journey. Let's get into it right now.
Hello, hello, I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And I'm Chris Erickson.
We are both realtors here in North County, San Diego. If you're thinking about a move to San Diego, call, text, email, we're always here. We love helping people move to San Diego. Obviously, we love living here. It's part of the reason it's easy for us to help folks get here too. If this is your first time here, definitely subscribe. This is where you come for all things North County. We're talking neighborhoods, things to do, places to go. So definitely follow along, and thanks for watching. Today we're talking about 7 things to think about while you're starting your relocation process. Things you might not think about. Obviously, like Chris mentioned, the fun things are moving to San Diego, buying a new house. But some of the things are, what do you need to do on your end where you're living now? What's the market like? What are offers like right now? And just some of those things. So we're gonna get into that right now. One of the first things to think about is if you're relocating, what needs to happen on your end? Do you need to sell your house? Do you need to close concurrently? Can you do a rent back? Can you rent while you come out here and search? There's a lot of those things to think about. And we're definitely here to help. We can definitely walk you through. If you've got a home to sell, the first step is trying to figure out how to get sold. We can help you find a realtor out in your area because we will be working closely with them if you're moving out this way. And if you are moving out here, before you start searching, there's definitely some good options on VRBO, which is a vacation rental website, and also Airbnb. They have some longer term, short term rental options. So if you are relocating here, one of the first steps is hop on a Zoom call with us. We'd love to help kind of dial in a good plan for you, what works best for you, and we're always available to help out in that matter. This is really probably the most important step of the whole process because this is kind of what lays the groundwork and gets you out to San Diego.
All right, number 2 in your journey, you are watching all our videos, you're dialing in where you want to live, where you don't want to live, and kind of digging into what you like around that certain areas, certain neighborhoods, all that kind of stuff. As we tell a lot of buyers, this whole process is a process of elimination, getting rid of areas you don't like, really focusing in on places that you can live. Do you like hiking? Do you like biking to the beach? Do you like going to the beach and surfing potentially? You're gonna find that all out. One of the biggest driving factors is going to be price point. That's going to put nice parameters around what you're searching for and really help you zone in on where you want to be. And helping you dial in that price point and what you can afford monthly, you're going to be talking to a lender, hopefully a local lender that knows the area, knows the market, and we have some great recommendations for that to help you get that piece of the puzzle set so then you can really start eliminating different areas and getting everything dialed in.
All right, number 3. Third thing to think about is what our market's like out here. Obviously it's always changing, so definitely hit us up for kind of an update to what the market's like. But right now we're looking at a lot of multiple offers on properties, a lot of competition. So one of the first things to think about and kind of just get that mindset ready is you're gonna get your heart broken, most likely. Most people are gonna make 2 or 3 offers before they get accepted. Sometimes it's even more depending on what market you're in. Definitely setting those expectations that it's not going to be the first house probably. It might, you never know, but there's always a chance that there's going to be multiple homes you're going to have to make offers on to really get that one that works for you.
And being out here, we try to build the relationships with the other agents, with the selling agent, and kind of put together the best offer that we can.
It's really part of our main plan is to kind of make your offer acceptable as is instead of trying to have to deal with tweaking things later.
So number 4 is after you have got your offer accepted, you've gone through that whole process, now you're in escrow. A lot of people have something what we call buyer's remorse, and it's basically after you purchase the house, you're sitting at home, did I pay too much? Did I make the right decision? Am I in the right location? Like there's a ton of factors that go into it. And it's typical. I mean, it's a pretty big decision in people's lives, so it's totally normal to go through that. But you have got your offer accepted, and we'll move into the next step.
Number 5 is inspections. So you're in escrow on a house. The first things we'll be doing are getting inspections scheduled, whether it's just a regular home buying home inspection or termite inspection, and then any other inspections that come up as, things that come up during the home inspection, like roof or plumbing or anything like that. We help you dial in that as well. So in most cases, you're buying a used house, so there's always going to be things that come up. That's a home inspector's job, is to find things. You just really have to think about if anything's a deal breaker. Obviously, some cosmetic things are easy, and then we can really help you kind of get through that process too, and get bids for things, and definitely help you with referrals and stuff for repairs that need to be done as well. And number 6 is the appraisal. So this is kind of during that inspection portion of escrow also. If you're using a lender, they will require an appraisal in most cases. So the appraiser will go out to the house and put together their own report and their own estimate of what the house is worth. 9 times out of 10, it will come back at that purchase price, but every now and then you'll get one that doesn't. This is just kind of an added negotiation step in the process. In most cases, you can either match the difference in cash, or we can go back to the seller and renegotiate the purchase price.
Especially right now in a quickly appreciating market, what the appraisal will do is, take comps from around the neighborhood. What was the last sales price? Well, the prices are going up real quick right now, so what purchase price might be outpacing what the appraiser comes up in value. So just something to be aware of. All right, and number 7, something to think about is gonna be all the paperwork you're gonna be getting. Everything from the seller's disclosures, which there's like a million of them, especially in the state of California here. You're gonna get HOA docs if the property's in HOA. The lender's gonna be sending you stuff. Escrow's gonna be sending you stuff. There's just a lot of paperwork you're gonna be getting through the process. It's a lot to swim through. So you come ask us any questions on any of the paperwork, and we're going through everything as well, so to kind of help guide you through that whole process.
And one of the things we always do on transactions is we have a special person that helps us called a transaction coordinator, and they just keep us in line, you guys in line with all the paperwork that needs to be done, and they keep it all organized for us.
All right, so there's 7 things to just kind of help get you mentally prepared for the buying process. If you are thinking about moving here to San Diego, it's a lot to think about. We could be your guide. Feel free to hit us up, call, text, email. We love helping people relocate here to North County, San Diego, so be sure to reach out. And this is where you subscribe for all things North County, San Diego, neighborhoods, things to do, the buying process, and everything in between.
I'm Cassidy Lewis.
And I'm Chris Erickson.
And we are both North County realtors, and we would love to help you if you're thinking about moving to San Diego. And yes, this is the height difference between Chris and I for your future knowledge, and definitely looking forward to hearing from you.